Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Low Budgets, the first installment since Day of Destruction, the first of 6 destruction events, full-on destruction events of 2015 here at Irwindale Speedway. It's dark, but it's back there. We're getting ready to go for another night of destruction, the first night of destruction of 2015. Always making an entrance.
I had to go to Enterprise to get a rental for the auto soccer.
What?
Party on, Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard him right. Auto soccer. You've seen us do this twice now. You've seen us fail once, fail miserably twice. But this time, Tommy, I feel pretty good about it because, like you said, you went to Enterprise. Or what?
Sorry. My car was too loud. It wasn't the exhaust. Pick your part. Once again, these cars were supposed to be ready for a demolition derby, like you've seen in the past. Except for the staff at Irwindale Speedway, and me included, I brought up the idea in a meeting one day, saying, hey, we have 6 cars guaranteed from Pick Your Part. Why don't we have a Pick Your Part auto soccer tournament? I belong in auto soccer. That's at my education level. The reason why we brought that up was because we know that our big cars, we're not going to risk them at all in running in an auto soccer event. It's just too much work in between the day to even think about if something happens to one of those cars before the trailer is. We spoke to Robert Rice, and they are completely in on getting 3 cars for their team to completely don't care about. And same with us. We got 3 cars like we normally do to go out there, put on a show, thrash, tear up, and walk away from.
Now, those that follow the series heavily might wonder, does the move now mean that there won't be a demolition derby? And if that is the case, does it have anything to do with what happened at the last event?
No. And no. The reason why there is not a demolition derby is to try this out. Try something new. You know, figure out a way to incorporate auto soccer demolition style. So with this, you're going to see us not care about the cars and bring on more carnage, and I doubt any car is going to still be running at the end of the auto soccer, unlike in the past where usually Robert Rice's team completely runs us over and kills us 10-0. A lot to do with because we're babying our car. We don't care, he doesn't care. We're going to leave the cars on the track and go on to the next event and never see these things again, unless your team will budget. But, and no.
Right. I think this is going to be a pretty dirty auto soccer.
Oh no, it's going to be roughhousing out there. What it's going to mean, and I can guarantee you this, is that like I've been saying, nobody cares about the cars. The person that has the ball in possession is probably going to get hit by another car first before it even makes it halfway across the track. It's going to be a game of destruction derby auto soccer is what it really should be titled, because I know that there's going to be a defense and an offense, and you're probably going to play more defense. I think with the card selections, this car is a stick shift, and I don't think that means anything different other than what I'm probably going to have to do, try to get to that ball first, but then let it go when I see a car coming at me. Because I think that what's going to happen is, once the ball is free, everybody's going to attack the ball. Once the ball is in possession by someone, everybody's going to attack that car. And so I think the car selection is, I'm going to probably try to run the ball as far as I can, but then have to protect myself. Jeffrey's car looks like it's light enough and fast enough that it could probably make it across the field and score a goal or 2. And Matt's car looks like it might be the one that...
Oh my gosh. Did you just say Matt? With the Panama hat?
Panama Matt?
You can see the Panama hat. Panama Matt!
We don't know what his strategy is. It's his first auto soccer. So we're going to let him do his own thing out there. Have fun. We're going to try to protect him because he is a newbie out here. We don't want him to get cut short a game. His strategy, he's got the most horsepower out of our bunch. So either he's going to be the one to go after the ball the most, because I think with our cars, we're going to have to really wait for the ball to get free, and then we have to take our chance. He might be the one that goes after the ball. I don't know. We'll find out. In the past, their strategy. It's stick with the ball, block the ball, and have your teammate in the middle. In this one, you kind of have to fend for yourself a little bit, I would guess, because you have to think about yourself and then think about what your teammate is doing.
Defense is going to take a completely new role, though, in this one, because now it's not about, oh, we have to get in front of the ball. Now it's, you got to take care of what's behind the ball, and that's going to change everything.
Exactly. You're going to be seeing us, I guarantee you're going to be seeing us scanning these cars all around, because what you don't see, just like in a Demolition Derby, will be your biggest surprise.
Now, the last point I want to make about this coming Night of Destruction, obviously this auto soccer is kind of a big note on our end because of how different this is going to be. There also are cars, our usual cars that come in and we have to strip out. You've already stripped out yours.
Here it is. I'm driving it.
Now, the big difference is your girlfriend will not be running this Night of Destruction.
No, she'll be out of town. She'll be in Las Vegas. Helping us out. I think she just wanted a little vacation, as David Wally would say. She's out at the Monster Jam World Finals for this coming, and we're completely jealous. If there is a way that we could have scored both times to do it, heck, if this event was on a Sunday, we would have been here and there.
In case you guys don't know, by the way, Matt is the one 95% of the time behind the camera up on the roof.
He's earned the seat. He's done these events before.
He usually gets really shitty cars, though. This will be the first time that he gets to wreck his own piece.
He's got his absolute freshest car that you can possibly get. And I think the air conditioner still works. So if it's a hot day, he'll be styling in his Panama hat.
If I'm doing the math correct, Night of Destruction #1 is on March 28th.
Yep.
That's in 15 days. That's 2 weeks from tomorrow.
A day over 2 weeks.
And we're just now starting to work on cars?
Yep.
That sounds a lot like a...
Sounds like it. So yeah, you're going to see us put in some work, maybe even some bonus days involved in this. But the good thing is that I think that we were on a pretty good footing from the results of the last day of destruction.
If anything, we actually have spare cars. There's a couple more things that we'll go through throughout the night, but obviously your car's stripped out. A couple things left to take care of it. My car needs full stripping, and Matt's gone to work on his. So, you ready?
Let's do it.
Night of Destruction #1, 2 weeks and 1 day away. Taking the role of Shayla in this Night of Destruction, ladies and gentlemen, it's Panama Matt.
Evening, everyone.
Matt,
Yeah.
you've never... Granted, you've been in 2 events, but it's almost like you've never been in 1 because we've given you the absolute worst cards we've ever found.
Well, I don't know. That first skid plate race I was in was pretty good, regardless of the car.
Well, that's because you hit the wall on your way out to the track.
And busted the radiator.
Yeah, I gave him one rule. What was it?
Try not to hit the front of anything
Yeah.
with the car.
Yeah, and it was literally, he did it before the race started. Matt has done 2 skid plate races. Done being a probably exaggeration of the word. Matt, your favorite event during these events, if I could gather, is probably the one you're about to do.
Auto soccer? Yeah.
Now, what makes it your favorite event?
I don't know. There's almost an element of strategy. It's a little more fun. It's a little more tactical. As opposed to, well, Demolition Derbies and all that are tactical too, but it's just something out of the ordinary.
It's less brute force, a little bit more chess.
Something like that.
This will be your first time ever competing on the low budgets. So, what's your strategy going into this auto soccer?
Not screw up.
How can you screw up an auto soccer?
I don't know. Keep watching. We'll find out.
I was going to say, if you've ever seen me do one, I didn't even get started in the last one I was in.
What was that?
Because I was driving the runt that Tommy managed to kill in the last trailer race.
Speaking of Tommy, where is he?
The shitter's full. Yep.
Save the neck for me, Clark.